Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we're doing the super bronzy dewy holiday makeup look and I'm not really too sure what I'm going to call it yet. I wanted to do something bright but simple as well, and I also really wanted to use this new highlighter which I recently got from Revlon as well, so I basically based my whole look around the highlighter as you do. So I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you do down in the comments below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well and subscribe. And if you want to see how we got this makeup look, then keep watching. So first of all, I'm going to say please excuse my hair. I just let it dry on its own last night and it just did whatever it wanted. It's so hot here in the UK right now. It's way too hot to be using hair dryers and straighteners and things like that. I just couldn't bear it. So I've let it do whatever it wanted. It's going to be more of like a beachy holiday look anyway, so I think we can get away with it for now. And secondly, I am actually wearing a top. I've got a bandeau on today. It's quite uncomfortable to be honest. So let's get straight into the makeup. The first thing that I'm going to use is the MAC Strobe Cream. I was going to use the Tanya Burtt Face Illuminator, but I've used that in my last two tutorials now. So I'm just going to use the MAC Strobe Cream, and this one is in the shade Goldlite. I think this may be the original shade, I'm not sure. And instead of applying this all over the skin today, I'm just going to apply it to the places which I want to highlight later on. So that's mainly at the tops of my cheeks, because I'm going to be using quite a luminous foundation today, so I don't want it to look greasy. And then a bit down my nose and a little bit just above my brows as well. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and this is one of my favourites. I picked a new one up yesterday and it's got an SPF of 20 in, and it's really nice and luminous as well, so I thought I would give this a go again because I really liked it last time. And I'm using the shade Soft Beige because I have fake tanned, if you haven't noticed. And I'm just applying this with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, which I always use. And I actually need to get some more because this one is looking really gross at the moment. I absolutely love the smell of this foundation as well. It's just so nice and fresh. And even though I want this to be quite luminous, I'm still going for quite a good coverage. And 2 pumps of this seems to be enough for me. I'm going to correct under my eyes with that little peachy shade there. And this is the Insta Conceal and Correct palette from Rimmel. I find you only need a really small amount of this. And I just like to put it right in the inner corners of my eyes. Then for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline the Eraser Eye Concealer, but I actually took the sponge off because it was really grossing me out. So I'll just empty a little bit onto my vanity and then apply it with a brush from there. So I'm just applying it with the same brush. And usually this will be my everyday concealer, but because I have fake tanned, this is now a little bit lighter, so it'll highlight really nicely as well. And then I'm going to try and cream contour / bronze using this concealer. I haven't used this for ages. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I have got the shade Beautiful Bronze. And I always find that this dries out really quickly, so you have to work very fast with it. So I'm going to just do one side first. And then straight in with my beauty sponge. And then I'm just going to go in a little bit more with that concealer. And I'm just taking that cream bronzer and contour just down a little bit. And underneath here as well. When I'm cream contouring, I like to bronze sort of at the same time as well. So I like to bring it up. Obviously you don't want it coming down too far. And then because I do want to keep this look really nice and dewy, I'm only going to set the very inner corner parts of my eye and then a little bit over the lid as well, because I did apply some concealer there. And I will show you when I can open this what I'm going to use. This is just some translucent powder from Rimmel. It's the Instafix and Matte, and I'm just going to dab it just only right in that inner corner, and then over my eyelid as well. And then I have a couple of new products from Revlon which I really want to try. One is this blush, it's a cream one, and it's the Revlon Insta Blush, and it's in the shade Berry Kiss, and it's just like a blush stick. It looks really nice. And then the other product that I want to use is this, it looks really nice. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix highlighting stick, and it's a really nice like gold highlighter, and this is in the shade Goldlite. So I'm just gonna literally just dab straight onto my cheeks. I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender, and it just adds a really nice pop of colour. And I didn't apply too much either, but that just gave a really nice like flush of colour to the cheeks. That is going to be so pretty for the summertime. And I think I've been most excited about using this highlighter. So again, I'm just going to apply it straight onto the cheeks. Wow. That is so pretty. And I'm going to build it up a little bit because I do want this look to be nice and glowing. It's actually blending really nice. It's also not picking up any product from underneath as well, so it's not messing up the makeup that I've already applied. And then also on the top of my brow bone, I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just pat this on my nose and Cupid's bow as well. And that has given just a stunning natural glow. That is so pretty. I'm going to use this again a bit later on. I think I'm going to use it around my eyes, maybe on my shoulders and things like that to finish. Now I'm just going to go in with some bronzer. This is the MAC's Give Me Sun, and I'm just using a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to set all these cream bronzers in place. And you can still see the highlight and the blush coming through as well on the cheeks, which is really nice. Now I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use the shade Chocolate. So eyebrows are done, and I've just set them in place with the Maybelline, where is it? The Maybelline Brow Drama, and I've brushed all the hairs up so they look really fluffy. And for the eyes, I'm not really going to do anything for the eyes today. I'm just going to use a little bit of the bronzer that we've used, the MAC's Give Me Sun. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of this into the crease, just so all the face sort of blends nicely together. And I don't think I'm going to be wearing mascara or anything today either. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm going to go in with a highlight again on a little brush. Apply that under my brow bone. And then also in the inner corners as well. And then because we haven't really done much to the eyes, I thought it would be nice to do a really nice bold lip. So I'm going to do a red one, and I'm going to use the MAC's Ruby Woo lip pencil first. And then over the top of that, I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Immortal. And this is the only red combo that I ever do. And then to completely finish this look, I'm finally going in with this highlighter again, and I just want to put some along my collarbone just to make them nice and glowy. And also on my shoulders as well. You could literally use this highlighter anywhere, I love it. And just look how nice and glowy that's made my skin look. but it looks really natural as well. I absolutely love this product. So that completes today's makeup look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did down in the comments below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!